Hello, Danhausen here. Danhausen here to let you know that you are watching Dre41 Gaming. They do video games of some sort. Who knows? Danhausen doesn't. But you're very nice, very evil, do time. And if you do not watch this channel, you shall rue the day.
Let's get to the next match. What's up, y'all? This is your boy Dre41. We still in the building. This is just a continuation, so it actually helps me pad my channel out when I do videos like this where I cut it, because it's just like a lot of the times I try to respect your time. I don't want you guys staring at the video because I know people's attention span is not that large. People will sit there and watch a video for 2 minutes and be done. So I put it for like 15, cut it in half, and then, you know, do another video. But whatever, it is what it is. But back to what I was saying for this game. Like, look at the entrance. Look at this. Look at the presentation. Look at the pageantry. Like, this is, and I don't understand, why in the hell does New Japan not have a wrestling game? They should have been had a wrestling game out years ago. Years ago they should have had a wrestling game out. Why don't they? Like, is there something that I'm missing? Can somebody put me on here and explain to me why we're not getting a New Japan wrestling game? You want to know something even better? Why haven't any of these independent wrestling game developers reached out to New Japan to create a damn wrestling game? Well, it would have cost a lot, because they would have had to purchase the rights, and that would have been expensive, especially for an independent developer or studio. Okay, never mind that. So none of the indie devs should ever take New Japan. It just doesn't make sense. But what I will say is, I feel like if AEW goes a different direction and don't use Ukes, they own the engine, so they can hire whoever else to do the game. Cool, whatever. Ukes should hit up New Japan, like, bruh, make another Wrestle Kingdom game. You got New Japan. You could throw Noah. Who else you could throw? You could throw in Stardom. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? That would be hard. Like, yo, that would be hard. That would be hard. Like, yo, to have a Wrestle Kingdom 3? Ooh, that'd be... Bro, I'm getting it. And then you could put, like, American commentary. You feel me? Because a lot of Western fans watch New Japan. They watch Noah. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that would be beautiful. That would be beautiful, yo. I would cop that game. I would get a physical copy of that game. Well, no, I wouldn't be able to play it on my Series X because I got the digital one. But it's fine. I would get a physical copy and the digital game. Not even playing. I would. Like, I would love that, for them to have an updated game with, like, Japanese legends. You know, throw Vader in it. Throw Mitsuharu Misawa in there. Throw Kenta. You know what I'm saying? Throw Kenta Kobashi in there. Throw all of them in there. Throw Hayabusa in there. You know what I'm saying? Just throw them all in there. Have the roster just... Oh my goodness. Have like 300. I was about... Yeah, let's do it. 300 wrestlers. Why not? You feel me? Personally, I feel like that game would do numbers. But I'm saying that as a super fan of Japanese wrestling, of strong style wrestling. Would it sell a lot? Especially in Western, like the Western audience? Potentially. If they keep the costs low, of course I feel like they would have to use a pre-existing engine. And I feel like, honestly, who owns the rights to wouldn't Uke still own the rights to the oh goodness, I just said it. It was the GameCube game, Day of Reckoning. Wouldn't they own the Day of Reckoning engine? Couldn't they just use that? Like, that, seriously. They don't even have to make a new engine. Just have it be Day of Reckoning, and I'm cool. Facts. I would be cool with that. Like, I wouldn't even complain. I would be so happy with just that. Give me the Day of Reckoning engine, Wrestle Kingdom 3, give me New Japan, give me Noah, Give me Stardom. What would be a third Japanese company besides New Japan and Noah? What else can we put in there? DDT? Could we put DDT in there? Would DDT mean something? FMW? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, or make it like a roster like King of Coliseum. That would, but not the gameplay. Keep it Day of Reckoning gameplay. Do that. That would make fans happy, and it would make it simple. Because I feel like the reason why a lot of people are afraid to jump into these type of games, they're just scared of the controls and they don't want to deal with it. They want something simple. They want something they can play, something that's intuitive, something that's responsive. And the Day of Reckoning engine, I feel like, is that. It's arcadey. Don't get me wrong. It is definitely arcadey, which kind of goes against the strong style of, you know, the wrestling for the game that it is. But I feel like it would be, pause, easy to swallow or easy to digest, pause, for Western fans. I feel like that will work. And then you can have the different arenas, you can have the different pay-per-views, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, it's not important to be able to edit the wrestlers who are in-game. I don't feel like that's important for the Japanese wrestling games. For WWE games, sure, like, you know, the internet wrestling community or the call community, they soak that stuff up. They're a sponge to doing that. But in Japanese wrestling games, I feel like you don't really need it. I don't feel like that's an important factor for Japanese wrestling games. For American wrestling games, I guess, because we've been programmed more or less to feel like that's a needed feature. I don't honestly feel like it's that important, but I can understand the importance of it. Because a lot of people, like, even if you go on Twitter, like if you're in the call community, you see that there's people, when a new attire come out, they're on that the next day or the same day. I have too much of a life at this point in time to ever be able to do that. Have I been able to do that before? Sure, when I was younger. Now, hell no, I'm not doing that. What? I have this thing called a life. I'm not, listen, I don't remember the last time I was on 2K, to be completely honest. So yeah, that's what that is. I actually been playing College Football 25 a lot, and UFC 5, which I know I don't record that because y'all don't want to watch that on my channel. K&D Project, you might see it on there. K and D as in David Project. That's a YouTube channel, another YouTube channel that I'm on as well, where I play different games. But back to this, or back to the wrestling game that I'm talking about, Wrestle Kingdom 3. Wrestle Kingdom 3 should be the be-all, and like if they came out with that, I'm good. I don't need another Japanese wrestling game after that. But they need to have an expansive creative wrestling. They need to have that. That is important. That is super important that they have that. And why I say that is because we want to add people. Because it's not going to be a situation where it's going to be a yearly release. I don't need it to be a yearly release. Big Germ on the outside, okay. Might be a count out here, I don't know. But I feel like that's a great idea. Like, would you guys even buy a Japanese wrestling game? Like, would you buy a brand new one? Like, just a strictly Japanese wrestling. Of course, they're gonna have like American wrestlers in there, whatever the case is. Global wrestlers, like, you know, freelancers. But like a New Japan Noah Stardom joint, I feel like honestly, it would do good. As long as they keep the development costs down by using it, and they don't have to have true to life graphics. It can look like this game. It can look like AEW Fight Forever, kind of. It can, no, not kind of. It can look like AEW Fight Forever. I'm fine with that. I don't have to have photoreal graphics. I don't even know why people feel like wrestling games need that. I don't know why. Because honestly, yo, It's not that important. Because if the gameplay is garbage or you don't enjoy it, you're not going to play it. WWE 2K20. And honestly, the graphics wasn't even that good in that game. Like, I don't know what the hell happened with that, boy. But yeah, like that's just proof there that if the game isn't fun, it doesn't matter how it looked. You're not gonna play it. You feel me? So, damn, big choke slam by Vader. Let's get it. Vader putting in work right now. Misawa in trouble. Oh damn, big germ. But yeah, let me know if you guys would buy a Japanese wrestling game, like a brand new one, because like I said, it's important for, I think, just for wrestling fans in general to have that type of option, because once again, right now all we have is AEW and WWE until we get the independent wrestling games. And where the hell is Ultra Violence Pro Wrestling? Did they just like give up? Like, what the hell? What happened with them? They like, initially they had the game, they were showing off stuff, and they just stopped. Like, that's like, dog, use crowdfunding if you're really serious about making a game, right? I don't think it's so much about, oh well, if you ask people for money, then they're gonna expect the game. Sure, but then you don't gotta worry about the time that you would need to make it and being able to pay bills because you have the money, your crowdsourced. But I don't know. I'm not a game developer. I don't know. People could sit there and say, Dre, you don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. And I would have to agree with them. I don't know. All I would know is I would want to play it. Like, I want to play that game. I do, but I just don't think it's coming out. I don't. Which sucks, man. That sucks. Because they went radio silent. So it's either they really digging in and making moves, or they're not. They're just, I don't know. Or they're just taking their time. Maybe it's something we'll never see. The ones that I do know for sure right now, like this year, is coming out with it. As I was saying, so would you guys want to... You like how I just switched that up? It's fine, don't worry about it. But yeah, Japanese wrestling game, Wrestle Kingdom 3, which is not a real game. But would you guys mess with it? Would you guys buy it? I feel like I said, it's a great idea. It's a great idea. Just have multiple companies. You have to. Wrestle Kingdom games always have multiple companies. You have to. The only one that doesn't have multiple companies that's a Japanese wrestling game, I think, is Giant Graham. Oh, and the New Japan joint, the Token Retsuden joints. I couldn't forget about those. The Token Retsuden joints. Damn, man. They should make another Token Retsuden. That'd be hard too. Hold on, I kind of forgot about that. I kind of forgot about a Token Retsuden. Oh man. Huh. A Token Retsuden 5. Because Token Retsuden 4 is the old SmackDown engine. I think that'd be tough. I definitely think that would be tough. But does Yuke's own that engine? Because it's like, man, it's been updated so much. I think 2K owns that now. But maybe not an older? Nah, hell no they don't. Because they used the SmackDown engine for the AEW game. So if they could go back and use an older version, they wavy. They can do that, I think. So yeah, I think they could. I think that makes perfect sense. A Token Retsuden game. Yeah. I don't believe I completely that slipped in my mind. That's crazy. Yeah, Token Retsuden 4 is wavy. You know what I'm saying? And the call mode for it isn't great. Call mode for Token Retsuden 4 not great. But you know, I believe if they gave them time, Ukes would be able to make a good call mode. They have done it before. But yeah, either a Wrestle Kingdom, a Token Retsuden. I wouldn't say, well, All Japan is gone, so it wouldn't be a giant gram. But those two, a Tokurin Suden or you know, a Wrestle Kingdom. But let me know what y'all guys think. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Catch you on the next video. I appreciate y'all. Later.